Hey everybody, Rocket Man here. We're going to try to get to the rockets today. We're going to get Tholins. That's my plan. Official plan. Acquire Tholins. But before we get to that, we have what everyone knows. Not that many chores, honestly. There's a unstated chore here we'll get to though. Upgrade furnaces at Vrock Food. Okay. Oh, I cleaned out my inventory, and I probably have enough furnaces on me. So Vrock Food, as I recall, is made to feed the Vrocks. That's obvious, right? But, here in the supermarket area, it requires agar, right? Which is a big problem. Where do I do this? I'm just looking up here at the, trying to recognize the pattern. It has a cluster right here. There we go. It's got the flower of agar in the center, and it's not making enough. Too much is going into improved food, and it's the bottleneck for all you. Alright, so I knew this day would come, and this day is now here. There you go. Double speed. Go and do. If necessary, I can prod it and speed it, just cuz. Alright, so this will maybe solve our Vrock food problem. Okay, great. Make aerogel optional for the SSP whale. I saw this. It's like, why isn't SSP going? Because this guy is bottlenecked on this aerogel depository. However, this SSP has a full line of aerogel coming over from right here. So this needs to be optional, that pickup. And then, because we're flooded with aerogel, we just need everything else. So, good. Done. And that's basically chores. I could go uplift the Tufra, and I may still. What I really need now is to go deal with Zungrors, unfortunately. I have made a mistake. I think I only could be practically told about this mistake in hindsight, in that this is going to ramp up super. I want to say this system is slower than the creature chamber. Creature chamber can probably outproduce 4 of these. I mean, eventually it'll be outstripped by the sheer weight of everything, but right now creature chamber wins. So I need to set up a Vrock, no. A Zungror production area. Just dedicated to making Zungrors. Printing them, rather. That's gonna suck, really. So we want this right here, because it has all of this stuff. We just need to... Oh, there's one more I'm missing? We just have to make this stuff externally. And then probably bot it over, I suppose. I don't really want to do that, but I mean, I can. Like, build it right here and then bot it over. Or even just belt it over. Probably belt it over if I do it right there. Alright, so let's do that. We have to make goat DNA. And that's a data array. We have to make spider DNA. That's a data array. We have to make unknown DNA. We're going to need this for other things, so it's not bad. That's a data array. So we data array times 3, right? And that's just stuff. And that's... Oh, no. Oh, no. This plan's not going to work. Because it's too expensive. I can't keep this running. It's too expensive. That's a pretty big problem. So is this plan just doesn't work? I was going to automate the creature chamber to just run, but apparently that's not going to be a good idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So do I do this? Do I do this? Or do I just wait and hope? And hope we end up just going faster and faster? Because it takes so long. It takes 500 seconds for one of these. And we got 2 shots going and 2 shots in. Very aggressive and smart. Maybe I just make another batch of them and use them as bootstrap material. Maybe we do that. Even though I'm going to need more exotic DNA. I'm going to need them for Xenos, Shorecock. So I might as well make a factory for this, right? Alright, we'll do that. We'll make a exotic DNA factory that will just do this forever. And so you will go right here. Oh, and you need a Simic Codex. That's going to go right here. Actually, I should probably do something like this. And then... Oh, we have a friend. He's got lots of stuff in him. I don't care. Stuff is fleeting. What I had, I will have again manyfold. Do not weep for any particular thing passing. You will make Simic Codex. And this will just spit out the exotic DNA. And I suppose we just make goat and spider. Why is this so expensive? We need 1 goat, 2 spiders each. Wow. They know what they're doing here. Alright. Alright, let's go do this. Let's go get 1 more data array. And then we'll just have this. And it's going to be a combination of hand building and shuffling stuff around. I'll try to build like 10 more Zungrors. As part of the initial colony. It's a pretty good goal. Then we'll move on and we'll just start doing all sorts here. Notepad, you're no longer needed here. We'll start doing low density structure. You know you're close to endgame when you've got low density structure. And I'm not really sure we need to speed this like this. I'm not sure it's necessary. Okay, it's definitely not necessary to use the good ones. How about that? Alright, so we need to cite this. And then we will just have them, right? I don't think we're ever going to need to export them. No. No, wait. Maybe. Maybe. So it's 1,000 seconds. Let's take a look at that. That's an interesting thing. Bioreact. Do I need to build these as fuel? We're burning science as fuel. So it's xeno eggs burnt as fuel, high flux cores as fuel, or exotic DNA burned as fuel. And this means, yes, they all start burning DNA, and in return, we get this really cheap chitosan recipe. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem, frankly. Then nano electrical mechanical systems. I'm assuming this is a cheap recipe. How else do we get him? Ah, yes. This is looking a little worse, I have to say. And it's coming soon. Wonderful. Or we can get really cheap hydrogen peroxide. What? Why would anyone ever want this? Hydrogen peroxide is free. Why? This doesn't make any sense. So it's high flux cores, I guess, and we already have a place where we make them. I think this is probably going to be the way to go. So I think we're not doing this. So we don't have any need for to export this ever. So this is the correct way to go about doing things. So just boop. All right. So let's make this work and build some infrastructure. And then we'll get back and we'll build more infrastructure. So in order to make one exotic DNA thing, we need two... Oh, excuse me. Focus problems. 2 lamp, 10 red circuits, 2 glass, 10 tinned cable. And then, is that it? No, it is not it. And that gives what? One Simic codex. And then 1 Simic codex. No, we need 5 of these. So it's and 50, and then 10, and then 50. Okay. This is going to be a very busy dinosaur. I almost think he needs to be a whale. Anyway, we also need 100 Logi science, and then 1 generic Earth sample. All right. This is quite the shopping list, isn't it? So, to make 1 exotic DNA sample, we need we have weird stacking all over the place here. All right, so this is 50, 75, 100, 120, 130, 131. 3,000 divided by 131, and we have to leave some space. So I guess just times 20. This is going to be almost certainly needs to be upgraded to a whale at some point. Uh, 100. And this will go to 1 row, 2 rows, 2.5 rows, and change. All right, that'll work. Dinosaur, where are you? Let's set this up. Mr. Dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur. You need to go get all sorts of stuff. So you need to go get glass, readily available. 3 glass, 200. All right. Now you need to go get lamp, lamp, in quantity 200 again. Then you need tin cable, also in that era, right? Right by lamp. Oh, it's a lot of tin cable. And then we need Logi science before any of this. Science goes first. Come here. Load items. 2,000. You go first. Add destination. Red circuits. Right there. I did the wrong thing. And I clicked the wrong button, so I just do it over again. Should definitely find a way to automate the automation. Load items until caravan has. 1,000 red circuits. Caravan. And then we have to go get generic samples. And that's going to be medical. Right there. And that's 100. Then I want you to come here. We wait for a circuit condition. That will be compared or equals go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 200, 1,000, 200, 1,000, 2,000, 100. Good. All right, bring my stuff. And then you gotta have all of this stuff. Sure. In a box, I guess. Guess we're just doing a box, huh? Probably don't want a full box. Let's do that to start. And then see if we are consumed with regret. Okay. Alright, so that's going to make our exotic samples for this and other things. And that's fine. So now you have to not be doing that. You need to be making a flight of goat samples. So you're probably going to need a whole bunch of pie. I can just do this kind of in the background, you know? How am I going to make? 10? 20? Let's shoot for 20, okay? Is that agreeable for everybody here? Oh, you need a ton more of this. Alright, I'm on it. Probably enough for a bit, anyway. Probably need another box. Probably need more still. Okay, don't cheap out. Cheaping out will get back to you. Oh, it's like old Factorio. I like how old is new again. Alright, we're gonna need a bunch of high-techs. Yeah, we probably got enough of those for now. Then we need a bunch of Pi 3, which we probably don't have because science has stopped, right? Yeah, we do have Pi 3. We need a bunch of Logi. I'm pretty sure. Or is it Pi 2? Do you want Pi 3 or Pi 2 for Spider? Pi 3, Pi 3. It's all Pi 3 right now. Alright. I'll confiscate more then. Let's confiscate a full 1,000. Is this a correct amount? No. I don't like seeing that. That is an item that should not be destroyed. Where? What? Now with the attack. How did this happen? Oh, we did it to ourselves. Some clever guy got right there and actually accomplished his mission. That guy's gonna get a medal. I mean, posthumously, of course. Of course. But, like, those are the best medals, right? I will run down there and fix that. Alright, you just make a bunch of this. I'm not even gonna stop you. Then I'm gonna switch you over to spider DNA. And I'll get this in. We're gonna make a bunch of Zungor codexes. Let's make 20 of them, I guess. How many I need? 20. And what's that? Lamp, blue, and glass. I'm gonna go get lamp, glass, Zung. We need more blue. Alright. That's okay. I can do that. And with 20, I should be able to start up a couple more and just kind of breathe life into the system a little faster. I might be being paranoid right now. Okay, I'm assuredly being paranoid. We know this because of prior experience playing the game. Paranoia is what we're doing, but it's not going to be over-the-top paranoia. Not today. I think with 20 extra ones just there, just chucked into the system, that we will be able to bootstrap the system in time for it to be up and going fully by the time I need it. Because remember, I need the cocoons. And that requires an extra step of building up a whole bunch of cocoons. So the whole thing has to age more. Alright, this will start going. This is going to be fine. Should probably not be doing that. We're going to go up to like 20. And I'll check back in on this at some point. And then we'll make a bunch of spiders and it's fine. Everyone loves spiders, right? Okay, so this is running. It is time to concentrate on building new stuff. I should really go uplift something. All right, we'll do a 2 for uplift. You got me. Because the uplifting is taking such a long time, and there's so much to do, and I need to keep up with it, and it will be in my own interest to do this. And I don't even think we do 2 for uplifting up here, right? 2 for... No, we don't. We're going to have to put it in this area right here. Because we kind of put Renea where it should go. And we'll do 2 for science. Tell me about 2 fors, please. We need to do augs after this. So this is uplifted from 2 for Mark 1. And you're uplifted from 2 for. And we already have 2 from Mark 2 that I can go scavenge. And that is, it's just propagate. It propagates really fast. Look at that. 1 goes to 3 to 10. That's really fast, but we have to get a lot of material in. All right, so we'll have to go set that up. And then we go to the next level and we start rolling. And that's we take a good 2 for right there, a level 2. And we add stuff, and it's a 1 in 250 chance, and we need 1 again. So it's a really fast, and we need nickel enriched biomass, which we might not have. Yeah, we might not have this. It's made from Relesia. It's made from Relesia. Or it could be made from Relesia. Alright, so we'll set that up at some point. What I need now is just to get the basics going. And that's a grade 2 potato creation system. So what I want, potatoes. Potato. Oh, I never fixed that pipe like I said I was going to. So let's go take a walk. Let's go fix that pipe. Oh, it's so nice to have factory walk. New suit, paying off. Feeling strong. Feeling high-tech. How's stainless going? Good. Stainless going? Good. Okay, good. We solved that problem. That was a chrome and a cobalt problem. We managed to solve both aspects of that. Did you fix it? Oh, it was already fixed without us. Alright, acceptable. So we'll go down to the old factory and we'll see if there's any level 2 2-fors we can scavenge to serve as the basis of our uplifting. And we did that right here, right? And I see the box is empty. Do we have any level 2s here? No, none. So this is why this is on the to-do list. It's a to-do, to done. To be doing, to do done. Alright, that's fine. Oh, it's not just factory walk, it's water walk, it's just flight. I have flight. And it's better than a jetpack because it will never run out. It doesn't require fuel. I am a little slowed in the air. That's probably something I should look into upgrading. For right now, everything is okay. Power is, of course, wonderful. Yep. Power. Oh, look, it crossed over at one point. It's putting out 83 gigs. Strangely enough, I think that's close to peak for that system, and I'm going to have to add more. Now, keep in mind, this just kind of meant it was dipping into the steam buffer, right? The steam buffer right here would have to be, it's not even full up. Ooh, it was dipped into. So you guys should be going, and you're not. I wonder why. Oh, is that because this is so slow to recharge? Because of pump mechanics? There's a patch for that. I don't have it. All right. We have to go scavenge some tufras. Probably just pull them out. Replace them with dull potatoes. No one will ever notice, right? We need to do this to 3 of them, I think. Don't worry. This is all in service of the greater potato. There. So. Now, we have potatoes. Potatoes? Potatoes? No, really, where are they? Keep... Why can I not see it? Tufra. It's gone. I put 2 of them in my inventory, right? I did. I must have passed by a potato void, a potato plantation void at some point, and a helpful bot went and fixed that. I say helpful in air quotes here. What I think should be obvious reasons. Okay, try again. One more time. Let's go over it again. Gonna do a 2 for uplift. So you are going to be in charge of making level 2 potatoes forever. There you go. No, wait, this is not what you're doing. It's a propagation. There you go. You're doing this. So we need phosphoric and liquid manure. And I think we have liquid manure right over here, right? Could have sworn. Oh, hey, we're up to 2 grods now. With 600 rolls. That is not luck. There, liquid manure we can get from right here. And then phosphoric. Is that something we have around? Feels like something we should have around. Yeah, right there. All right, so we don't have to get anything in. We just need a big... So you will supply this. This is your role. Okay. And your job is just to roll onto the next one, right? So this is probably not quite how we want to do it. Why don't I have any... Wait, what? Why'd you put down that one but not this one? Has that been assigned to a bot that's not here right now? Alright. Let's just assume that's the case. Alright, so we'll make level 2 potatoes. Now we have to roll for level 3 potatoes. And this shouldn't take terribly long. Just an episode or so. And we'll get all sorts of waste potatoes out of this. And this should be altogether straightforward, I think. I think we just need to do this. Just boop, boop. Well, okay, altogether straightforward. Except we're going to have manure. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. When I get this and I start propagating it, no manure step. So I can just kind of be very cavalier about this. Rich clay. And just assume it's not... It doesn't have to be built for last. is what I'm trying to say here. Because the spoilage aspect will shortly depart once I get this roll in, like, clearly this episode, right? Clearly. All right, so what to do? Start here, I guess. Notepad, come here. I need you to be making these things constantly. We need 50 lime. We certainly pay for it. 100 biomass, 30 fert, and that's it. That's all you're doing. And so is lime, biomass, and fert. And we've got, it's all to 100. Our number is 180. Ouch. Kind of need a whale. All right, so 15, I suppose. So 800, 150. How's that work? No, really, how's that work? Oh. Okay. Kind of works like I thought it would. All right. Then 500, and then bring it here. Okay. Can do. Mr. Dinosaur, your job. Be hungry. And then, what I need you to do is to go get probably fertilizer first. Probably fertilizer. All right. Load items. Fert. 500. Lime might be more appropriate as the first thing, right? That's magnets. We're out of magnets for obvious reasons. Lime. 100. Probably that's first. And then biomass is from the biomass. This stack right here. Biomass. All right. And then you come here. You await a circuit condition. Parador equals go. Then unload, unload, unload. 1, 2, 3. And as I said, 800, 1500. There we go. Off you go. And that will start breeding. You need a seed right there. Now, I suppose we have to do this as well. So we need another one. All right, we're going to pretend that's going to work out. Yeah, so it's going to output these. They'll get chucked in here. You should only go... You should only go when level 2 Tufras enable less than 40, I think. So that will only reserve one block for this, or else this won't go, but that'll be enough for everybody here. All right, great. That might be properly done. It might be, once again, abominating. I can't stop abominating. Okay, like that. I think I need more soda. I need to actually eat lunch. I'm going to take a break in a bit here, and I'm going to go eat lunch. That seems like a better plan. This is no longer needed. Notepad dismissed for a moment. And then we have the manure, which is right here. We're going to bring it down first. So nice to do this all in one spot, and so be able to take advantage of all the common inputs. Okay. There's your liquid component. There is your solid component. Now we can move on. All right, you. You need liquids. I'll handle that. But you need stuff. You need 20 coarse fraction, 100 soil, 15 manure, 1 great alien. All right. That's not going to be so hard. You go right there. The soil's the hard part. All right, and soil stacks to 200, so that's the weird one. So our number is 50, 70, 85, 86. Divided by 86. Our number is going to be 30, 600, 3,000, 4,500. So I should just get 500. All right. That work? It's 15, right? 15 times 30 is a number. No, I did get it right. I was right to round it up. And so 100 great alien. There you go. Dinosaur, where are you at? Oh look, yeah, I did upgrades to normal 2 for plants somewhere without intending on it. Thank you, bots. Thank you. Add destination. You'll get manure last. So you do things backwards from normal. So you go get some great alien samples right here. Load items. Great alien sample. We need 100. Then I want you to go get probably soil next in the earth stack. Load items soil. 3,000. And then I need coarse fraction. Coarse fraction 600. And then we need manure at the designated pooping station. Load items, manure, right there. Then you come here, circuit condition, comparator equals go, and then unload times a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 600, 3,000, 500. Great. That's on its way. And I think we're done. I mean, probably not, honestly. Oh, those got turned off because they're not needed anymore. Probably not done. So there's water and there's CO2 right next door. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I agree with all of you. I agree to your terms and conditions. So just straight over, down. There's your water. And then just straight over, down. There's your CO2. And this will be replaced once we get the first level 3 potato. And then we'll replace this with a breeder instead of a roller. I think we're done, right? That's it. A long-standing... This is going to get obsoleted, isn't it? That's aspirational. That doesn't belong there. This needs to be done. Maybe I'll do that someday. All right, let's go take... No, we have to be there in person. Let's go see... Thank you. Let's go see if we can help the Zungroar maker a little bit for a flight of Zungroars. We have 16. We've done enough. Now we want to switch over to spiders. And for this, we're going to need to harvest more. So we're going to need 2 each times 20, 40 of them. Each one of them has 4. So we're going to need 2 bricks of neuromorphic chips. Which, once again, most precious item in the factory at the moment. I'm not sure we have 2 bricks of them anywhere. Like, that's not 2 bricks. And it's like, maybe we're not going to be able to accomplish our goal. Well, maybe there's someone waiting in front of the boxes that we can rob. This going good? Yeah, this is looking good. Should probably tend to Simics, right? Did I say they were neuro? Okay, right here. Are either of you guys... No, I want you to take a lap. Do you have anything? No, you're trying to drop. I want you to take a lap. And you're trying to get a full cargo of neuromorphic chips. And guess what? You ain't going to get it. So, no. I have the only neuromorphic chips in existence. Neuromorph. If only, right? This is after I put the, I beaconed it. Speed beaconed it. Alright, so, what's the holdup, guys? The holdup is optical cable. Optical cable is the holdup. Let's take a look at you. I still believe that this is a... Oh, well, that's unpleasant. This was trits. This was trit related. And we're working on trits. Trits should be better now. We need to make them better. So we probably can't judge that yet. And we probably just simply don't have enough to make all the Zungors we want. We should probably start harvesting then. Does that make sense to anyone, these words? So, okay. So we have to... We have struggled hard to increase production in this area. It will not be fast enough. So, and we just collect them for our own purposes and then release them back in the system. So check back in like an hour, I guess. Oh, and I guess we need a whole bunch more of these, right? Good. Good. Take all that. Take all that. Take that. Alright, so looking at it, you're going to be making spider stuff. We need 40 of these and we ain't going to get it. We ain't going to go. It's not going to get anywhere near it, honestly. Is this going? Yes. Yes, it is. You stack to 100? Okay. We'll make 200 of these. That'll be what we do. I guess we just do this then, right? And we're gonna just toss Zungors in. Alright, so this is going kinda... I should really... like bot it over right now instead of doing it by hand. It doesn't matter. Let's go tend to our animals. Let's go look at Numels. It's been a while. Been about an hour. How are we doing here? Numel bros. I see we have no Numels in the Numel bin. I see you are going. I see we have 13 Numels on the belt. We have a bunch of eggs on the belt. Do we have Numels in the hand? No. We have Numels being made. Where are the Numels if they're not in the hand? They're not here. And they're not here. Well, they're not getting picked up. Oh, that's why. No, you always pick up Numels, please. Because, well, they get slaughtered, but then after we have enough, the hand to take them towards slaughtering should have that restriction on it, not the hand that picks them up for distribution and use. So we'll check back in here, and we're finished with Simics, right? We can begin talking about Simic production, I guess. No, we have to wait until this box fills, I suppose. Or maybe we don't. We just do this. And we say simic buildup starts. Are you getting the news? Okay, so you're fine. Zungrors are being made. 2 here, 1 here. 1 being made right here. So we are at 4 shots of Zungror and nothing more on the belt. So I want to say we have drifted backwards. We've had bad luck somewhere. I wonder if there's any cocoons trapped in these hands. So I think all of these guys right here should be stack limited. I want to get these 4 going. It's going to take forever. Oh, nice. Forever to get up and going. So that's why I'm trying to make sure that we are fully stocked. I'm probably not going to be able to get away with just doing 20 Zungror. I should probably going to have to print like 100 of them in the end. All right. Naven's 3. That's great. None of this matters anymore. Like, literally nothing matters. I mean, I should be so excited about this, but it's just too expensive. All right, get Zapiers, I guess. Should probably research the upgrades, even though I don't know which one of those I care about. I don't know if I care about any of them. The apathy. Oh, the apathy. That's not enough to help. It is. It's exactly enough to help. So we're going to let this go. And now it's time to dump inventory and then start to work on low density structure, right? And then all the stuff we need for rockets. Low density structure is a sign. It's a sign that you're doing something right. Where is those? I'm going to get more soda. I'm going to be right back. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at this first. Low dense. This is just a process, a very expensive process. So you're going to be prodded to hell and gone. True. Very expensive. Prodded to the max and used in everything, boys. Absolutely everything. Like, these bots are coming. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. Soon. Very soon. I have all of this though. Low density. Well, I'm going to make it nanostructured, gearbox. I'm not sure if I have biopolymer. Maybe I've done that. Maybe I haven't. This happens soon. All right. You're just in a assembler. So low density structure is used in a lot of stuff. It should probably get a full treatment like this. Maybe I should do this out here. What else is it used in? Low dense. It's like, are there any other intermediates that I should be doing this with? What are you? Okay, that's what I'm going to have to make. So maybe I have that on site nearby too, or maybe not. We only need 1 maker in the entire factory. What are you? Yeah, that's probably important, isn't it? But I'm not seeing anything immediately, so it's just kind of like an intermediate, a general building intermediate. All right, be right back. Need to fetch something. All right, so I'm really torn if I need to do a full flower setup like this, or if I should do a supermarket setup like I did for this stuff. Speaking of which, how are we doing over here? And we're making lots of food. This guy's still waiting. Not a fan of that. This is all stopped up. That's good. So this problem's almost certainly resolved. I don't think I'm going to need that much, right? Low dense. I mean, yes, it's going to be prodded to hell. Yes, it's going to be sped. Yeah, it takes a long time. I guess that's the answer right there. It takes a long time, and it's kind of bulky. Actually, quite bulky. Should I put this by the aerogel area? And just kind of have this as, yeah, that's what we should do. We should take advantage of this aerogel line and then put a full 4 sort of flower right there. And then this can be sped as necessary. Because we're obviously, this has excess capacity. Where aren't we going? If you're here and you're here, I do understand why we are not moving forward. We need aluminum. Okay. Oh, so that has to be optional as well. Okay. Because that was optional. See, all of yours should be optional. Go get more. Okay, glad I looked. Okay, I have a plan. Let's go do this. Start up, here. Glance back. They say never look back, but at the same time, you have to always look back. Alright, this is running. This is good. I'm assuming we have course fraction. We're just not loading it because of, hand issues. Alright, that's fine. And nothing yet. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. This actually consumes more potatoes than this makes in a second. More level 2 potatoes. That's funny. Alright. Not like super duper funny. Just kind of like snort under your breath sort of funny. Okay. So standard setup. I guess we're not doing this. We're not using the full thing. I guess we're doing this then. But it needs an export. So it's kind of this pattern. It's this pattern what we're doing. So, I mean, these are all really ugly, unfortunately. So let's just grab this. We're going to bring it right here. And we're going to just test. And that's probably can do one better, right? Or one over. And we have just this sort of setup. All right, that's a plan. Instead of these guys, we need these guys. And we have extra production here whenever we need it. So we have to get rid of these pipes too. This is a dry process. And our other way in is from the other way. Yes, like so. This does not exist. This seems quite complicated for what it is. Why do I have so much intelligence here? Because it has to regulate itself. Alright, low dense. There you go. Gather around, everybody. And for the moment, we're only going to be running those 4. So I'm going to just run them all. Just run them all. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so really straightforward, right? we're going to have optional. No, we're just gonna optional aerogel pickup. Ah, well, probably yes. Let's just do that. Notepad to me. We need 25 Nexi lit Timmy. We need 10 carbon fiber. We need 10 aerogel. We need 5 fiberglass, 10 plastic, 2 aluminium. Great. And that's plus 40%. It's going to take forever. It's fine. Taken together is probably like 1 a second. It can probably be sped. Probably. I don't know. Do not ask me these things. Right there. Oh, I should have distributed whales. We'll do that after this. Aluminum first. Go and get me aluminum. My good whale. Right here. Load item. Oh, I didn't put this on my quick bar. Very sad. Okay, right here. We didn't get our number. We are so far ahead of ourselves. We're all 100, right? Gonna need multiple whales eventually. 25, 35, 45, 50, 60, 62. 9,000 divided by 62 comes out to a really unfortunate number. So, I'm gonna have to kind of wing this, right? 3300. And this is 10. 1,300. And you're going to be 1,300, and you'll be 1,300, and you'll be half of that, which is 700. And then you're going to be 400. There we go. Now we can actually do this project. All right, aluminum, 400. Then I want you to go and get fiber gals. Next lit Timmy, probably. Right there. We have a lot. We're going to have a lot less coming up. We're probably going to have to buff this production somehow. Then carbon fiber is in the area, right? No, it's nanostructured still is, do we treat carbon fiber as a high-tech product? I think that's probably what we did. And plastic, which is 1,500. You will stop by aerogel, but don't worry if there's nothing there. Aerogel's probably in the 5 stack, right? I can't remember. This feels right, though. Yeah, it's right there. And then load items, aerogel. It's 1,300, but it's optional. Don't worry about it if it's not there. Fiber gals. Right. Fiber gals is an electronic part. I remember that. Yeah, right here. Load items, fiberglass. And then lastly, carbon fiber, which we don't have enough of. I should probably implement the Simic upgrade recipe, which I what did we choose to do with carbon fiber? We put it right here and we don't have enough of it. Just don't have enough. And we need quite a lot. All right, and then you come here, circuit condition, comparador equals go. And then unload 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just be glad that nothing here rots. And fiberglass. Plastic. And then aluminum. And then don't wait for anything. And you're off. Go bring me all the stuff I need. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think my new style is just 10 on everything, right? Maybe all the way down to 1 on aluminum. Sure, it's not going to matter. All right, so you guys need to recognize what you're doing. There. That'll keep all that going. Oh, and I rolled this up for some reason. And you are also going to be under the sea in an octopus's garden. Now you just outload. So I guess I didn't have to connect that wire at all. And then it goes to out. Good. All right, so this should be done. Check that off. Check that off. So next up, we have to split off this. I don't think it's going to like it. I think this abundance that we're seeing is illusionary. That we are about to run us straight out of aerogel to the point where I'm going to have to make more. While I am not opposed to make more, I am not thrilled to have to make more. This is also nice now. I'm free to be a belt lunatic again in small amounts here and there. Not have to worry about it. Just belt around the most high value things. And nothing else matters. And then straight in, and you need to not be here. And you have to be regulated though. You need aerogel. Filters aerogel, enable aerogel, 80. There you go. So the aerogel is on its way. It is. Now it's being split. And we're probably going to need to make a lot more. I mean, a lot more. Eventually power will be free, right? I mean, literally free. I will have such an abundance. And this buffer represents a lot. I can always speed these guys up down here, you know, and just have them be in backfill mode. All of these should be double prodded. I mean, it's a very good use of time, right? Now I don't have many more of these, but like, where else am I going to put them, right? That just reduces the price of everything, reduces the consumption of everything. It was coming. It was inevitable. We're all going at min speed. I'm not convinced that's going to be a problem. That guy's dropped. This guy is going to just... Okay. We're just going to just walk away from the horror. Each one produces 1 a second. It's actually quite a lot. This looks worrying. No purling. Okay, so what's going on there? Purling, we make in here somewhere. Right there, right? I actually spotted it. Wow. Huh, and we just don't have enough. Mark IIs. They're sped with better modules. Oh, you can turn it up a little more. Power is free now, right? Of course it is. And we can also be prodding this and speeding it even more. Let's take a look. Perline? Perline. I've done that before. So this is a not enough input situation. And that's not enough Navens. Oh, so we need more Navens. Naven's going? Naven's going. So we need to uplift Navens or use the next Navens recipe, which I just unlocked. That's probably both worth checking out. But potato? No wins yet. No, nothing yet. How about right now? Before my eyes, show it to me. No. And we only have to win once, which is really unfortunate. Alright, that's still at 2 flowers. I think we need like 5. I can't remember. It's going to take a long time. Anyway, we're going to distribute trits now. Because we should... Yeah, this is probably enough, right? I mean, maybe. Probably not, actually. We need 40 per, and we don't have it. Right? No, we do. That was 87. I can do math. I can count. My brain works. It's your brain that's bad. No, actually, we're going to be short. We need 3 more trits. So at the end of the episode, I guess I'll come fix this. And here, you guys go to wherever trits go when they're taken away by a dinosaur. What happens to them? It's really a mystery. Alright, so this is almost done. Let's go kick the Zungroar machine again. The Zungroar bootstrapper. The machine I have no confidence in. You need transport. This doesn't make very fast. I didn't really expect this to be the bottleneck. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter so much. Oh, you guys shouldn't have been blocking this. You are not doing... Why'd I do it like that? Alright, so how many Zungroars do I got? 5. It's very tempting to just chuck them in, but I kind of want to wait for the full 20. For no real reason. So 2 units right here. 2 units right here. Nothing on the belt. And 2 units right here. So now we're up to 6 active units. That's growth. That's not bad. I can put in more. Okay, it's all fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine, you're fine. Next up, we gotta do rocket fuel, right? Very close to having to take a long break. And you know how much I love that. No, we should finish this off, right? We need to take this material. You're waiting for carbon fiber, of course. Everyone waits for carbon fiber. And it comes in at a rate. Sure does. Carbon fib. So in the last 10 minutes, we're at 96 a minute. 1.5 every second. And there's a recipe. Yeah, this recipe. So you throw in this 12 carbon fiber out in 30 seconds. All right, let's first look at that. Carbon fiber, 30 seconds. Maybe I just take time out and do this right now. And you go at speed 0.04? Crafting speed 0.04, even fully staffed? Oh. Oh. So it's 30 seconds divided by 0.04. That's 75 seconds. And then divided again by 12. And then 12 divided by 70 seconds. That's one carbon fiber every 5 seconds or so. 6 seconds. Every 6 seconds ago, it makes a carbon fiber. So this isn't really helpful at this exact moment because I don't have the correct tools. But once I get level 2 buildings, level 2 Simics, plus level 2 uplifts, that should multiply it by 4, right? So, and then that's just a straight multiplication by 4. So that means I'll be making a carbon fiber every other second per building. Which means if I put down like 4 okay. If I put down 2 buildings, it will duplicate this entire area right here. 2 Simic buildings once I get level 2s up and going. And then obviously I'm not going to stop there. Assuming I can keep everything running. Alright, good to know. Kinda. Do I feel good about that? Am I just lying to everybody? Putting on a brave face? Yes, I'm happy I know this. And then we're gonna have to go get a whole bunch more neuro stuff, but that's fine. Don't look at this. Zungrors are on the way. Let's make rocket fuel. No. We're going to do one more thing first. We are classifying low density structure to be just like nanostructure. Nanostructure material right here. You are the same sort of thing in my mind. It looks like I failed to copy something. There. Alright, so what we need... Probably just a dinosaur at the moment. Dinosaur hungry. Right there. Then I want you to go... pick up this guy. And then I want you to go right here and empty that. And that's your job. And now I need another guy. Dinosaur hungry. I need you to go right there. And I need you to come right here and fill cargo. Then I need you to go over to the Grand Sushi Belt. Because this is a... I want to say we're right here. Right? I'm not sure about that. No, there's 2 of them. All right, next door. Next door. All right, wrong one. That one. And then empty cargo. And that is how low density structure will make it onto the sushi belt. And I guess we do 1,000 here because this is what we do all the time. And we'll do 1,000 here because this is what we do all the time. And we just let that go. You're waiting for nanostructure material. Let's take a look at that. I mean, this does not make me angry. We're targeting 1 a second. Ah, there we go. Now it does make me angry. We're not going to get 1 a second. We realized that very early on. Doesn't mean we weren't going to size it that way, though. Let's go get our lost lamb of the day. Wait a second. Where is he? Down this way. Of course he's down this way. So it's going to be rocket fuel now, right? And you just come with me. whatever you're doing something else now. You have been promoted. You have been abducted. The two are kind of the same. It's hard to tell the difference. Say, now we're ready for rocket fuel for Tholins. Rocket fuel. There we go. You're not hard. You're just kerosene. That's actually really cheap historically. Like really, really cheap. You are literally only used in Tholins capsules and nuclear fuel, which is... Oh, it can be burned in an atomizer. That's pretty... I also have to do nickel biomass here. Let's write that down. Nickel biomass. Okay, hold on a second. That's probably going to be next. Why would you ever run this off nuclear fuel? Aside from the fact it will probably never run out. I suppose we have to get the spent nuclear fuel, right? Spent nuclear. Oh, and then we just get silver lead dust out of it. Okay, that's just the recycling recipe. All right, that's fine. But what I'm trying to say here is we should probably jump straight to the Tholins capsule, even though we don't have the low density structure. And Tholins capsules are only used for flinging into space. So we're going to do rocket fuel last then. We're going to make a rocket fuel area. This makes 5. You need 10. Do we have to put it in the rocket pad? To build? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we need more than this, I guess. I mean, it's going to be prodded and sped and all of that. And so there we put the Tholins capsule. Oh, I suppose we can launch 5 at once, huh? When the rocket inventory contains an item that has a rocket launch, may automatically... I want to wait until it's completely full. Is that possible? Is that... Is this a good idea? So we're going to hold off on rocket fuel then. Well, no, we can get rocket fuel. And how much are we going to need? No, we need a whole rocket fuel area. Because this needs a lot of rocket fuel. Okay, you convinced me. Rocket fuel. You are... Oh, it's in a heavy oil refinery. Yeah, we're definitely not making this on site. Okay, so we need... First, let's take a look at where we're going to do this. We were saving areas with heat, right? Yeah, right here. So we're doing it right here. This is where we're going to make rocket fuel. And we probably want at least 2 ranks going, right? So it's going to be something like this. Oh, we're going to need more kerosene. Ooh. You guys can't really be sped because of the system in place. Ooh. Don't know what I'm going to think about this. Anyway, we're probably copying this block. So we're going to start here. I'm going to obviously clean it up because this is a central block. That has a whole bunch of stuff going on for. Alright, obviously these don't exist. Now this gets flipped around to the other side, and I'll deal with that in a minute. I gotta get we don't need any of this, and you're gonna be making rocket fuel. Actually, these 3 down here. Excuse me? Rocket fuel. So it's no solid part in, but many pipes in and out. In fact, I'm just gonna wipe all of this. And, you know, I'll sort it out in a second here. This is probably also all in line. So we'll just have like a template I'll mess with. Is good, yeah? Is good think thought? Is good think be? Probably this is even faster. Though, a strong claim, no doubt. We're going to need a lot of heat pipe as well. In fact, we're just going to wipe out all of this as well. Right down to the basics. And then all of this gets wiped out. And we just have this shell. Heat and do something with the heat. This will make 2 a second, assuming it can keep fully... No, we have to put an out. So you do need a belt out, and that'll be fine. And we'll take Caravanserai and just kind of dunk it right there. Like this doesn't exist. Alright, and then we'll pull in the fuel and the out, and we'll fuel that. And this will all get hooked up. We'll make it work. Alright, we need... Well, okay, wait a second. If we're going to do this, these guys don't have to be here quite yet. They're probably going to, just not right now. All right, 8 heavy oil refineries. 1 coal power plant. Where are you? And then... bunch of heat pipe. I think I'm probably going to take a pause because once again I need to take a long break. As is my personal curse. I also have to get some lunch. Mainly the lunch. Also a long break. When we come back we'll do rocket fuel and finish the episode out. And then after this... Not sure where we should do the proto-Tholins. Probably very close to wherever we do rocketry. You know? Alright, I'm taking a break. I'll be right back. Everyone stay here. Alright, now I'm back. What was I even doing? I was making rocket fuel, right? It was going to look something like this, no matter what I do. Alright, I believe that. Here. Start this thing warming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a belt coming out like this, right? Then this is product right there. We're going to need heat in, and that's you. And we're going to need ash out. Both of these things are true. So this way and that way, please. And we will set this up right here. We have enough room, barely, which is good. There. And then we're going to need out as well, obviously. And that's right here. There you go. That's all you need, right? And then this will start heating up. And we'll have the temperature we need. Alright, over here, we're via-less, aren't we? Ooh. That's no good. And we don't have room to add a via. Oh, so I have made a mistake. Alright, so if we come right here... I suppose it doesn't matter. So we have to put a via... We have to move this, unfortunately. All this heat that's built up. It's not going to be used. Just the whole thing. The whole friggin' thing. Sure, right there. Give ourselves lots of room. There you go. And you get ash as well. Alright, so that'll get out. And these guys get shoved over. And then you'll get shoved over. That's decent-ish. Decent-ish. Really wish I could see. That would be better, I think. Alright, you've got your fuel, right? Here, take that. Alright, so that's going. And this is definitely like this, right? Byakuas. And then we use them to daisy chain. Like so, like so. Like so, like so. Like so. Okay, good. And this will start heating up. And now I just have to go get... I guess the kerosine's going to be the hard part, right? Pretty sure we don't have enough kerosene. Probably don't have enough liquid power in general. And that's going to have to be a problem. Okay, so that's in place, and that's good. Otherwise, it's a really simple transformation. It's tempting to try to use speed modules, but it just doesn't work with heat, because it'll slow it down all the way. And then we can probably overcome that with efficiency. 150% energy consumption. Just no, there's no overcoming that. I mean, maybe with enormous beaconing, but we're not going to do that. Probably we need this, right? 3, 5, something like that. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. We should never ever lose a flamer. Oh, once again, we're still having issues down here, right? Are you just out? You're out of bots. Oh, that's why this is going down. I should probably do something about that eventually, right? I mean, if I don't, I mean, someone else will pick this up. And then just out, and then power. And that's a fine unit, right? And then right there, and then right there, and right there. Yes, and if I turn it down a little bit, that's good enough. That's just perfect. Just dandy, in fact. So we'll pull in our oxygen. Oh, we used nothing. It's so slow. We have oxygen right here, though, so... we should pull in kerosene, though. And that's this. You are kerosene. Good, right? Good. Mm-hmm. Right there. Alright, so that's okay. And you'll keep going to right about here. And we'll bring oxygen down. And with oxygen... Oh. I picked the exact wrong spot. Can I fake it? Oh, I can exactly fake it. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so there. We've got our oxygen in. Now I just have to get kerosene in. That's not going to be hard. I mean, it is hard when I do it like this. Right there, right there, right there, and probably even right here, right? And link it together. And this is basically it. We're done, right? There's no more to talk about. There's nothing more to think about. It is just an entirely easy setup. Is that kerosene? It is not. And this is going to make 0.5 a second. We're probably going to need more of this elsewhere. What's speed module do? It's better than prod. I mean, it's probably much better than prod considering what we're doing here. Here, let's take a look at this. Caro. Yeah, that's bad. That says production and consumption just total. We can't make any more of it. That's going to be an issue, friends. I know we're running a lot of equipment off this. Kerosene, I think, goes into a bin somewhere, right? Yeah. So first dibs comes here, and then it gets pumped out otherwise. Alright, I suppose. Wonder where this is going. Huh. So we're going to be in competition here real soon. At least this doesn't eat very much. Like the whole thing's 40 a second. I think that's not even one of these refineries. No. Alright, so it's not a very big draw. It's just going to be a kind of persistent draw. So where are we going to put the rocket fuel? So at 2 a second. And it really just should be a dinosaur right now. And rocket fuel is, I don't know. Where should we classify this? Somewhere in here. I should be using these more. Or I'm not. So this is where low density structure should be, but you're just waiting on carbon fiber, which is, it's coming. Be it ever so slow, it is coming. And again, there's nothing about this we can do. Except find a way to prod this, except that's real tough. I could probably pull it off, but still. That's rough. I'd have to remove, like, most of them, which is fine. Here, let's go play a game, I guess. Not as if we're not playing a game right now. Do I put the rocket fuel right here, or do I classify it as... I think it only stacks to 10, right? Or is that only a base game conceit? Stacks to 20. Alright, so we're going to need a bigger stack. So this does go here. We need more buffer space to hold it. Like that. Like that. Good. And so Mr. Dinosaur... So Mr. Dinosaur doesn't carry a lot. So you have to be a whale. You are whale hungry. And you get this. Gastrocapacitor looks like rocket fuel, or maybe vice versa. Alright, fill cargo, and then you come right here and you empty cargo. And low density structure and rocket fuel are in the same area. Alright, come out. Done. Should probably do nickel biomass next. It's done. This is a pretty good. It's been a pretty good session today. We've gotten a lot done. Where are we? We have time to do probably one more thing. This probably should be nickel enriched biomass. Nothing here yet. You're not up to temperature anyway. So we're gonna have to wait for this. And that's fine-ish. Let's go check on the Zungroar maker again. Let's go look at the body line. Right here. Alright, you are no longer working, you need more of these. I have more of these, I shove you in. Alright, good. And you're not going anymore because no neuromorphic chips. Let's go grab any neuromorphic chips that got caught in our trap. Get a sense of production. Yeah. This is probably enough, right? Okay, this is certainly enough. We got 225 chips. Definitely enough. So we will plug these in. These could be modules, but they're not. Take that. Yeah, this will make more spider DNA. We have 10 Zungrors right now. So, almost done. Almost, but not quite done. Zungrors. Let's go look at the area. Don't worry, I've got a big stim coming, you guys. Just hold out. Anyway, Numels? Numels, nice. I believe it is better to start up everything a little bit and then these guys are going to have to be processed to ink. The ink is not going to be needed for a while, but it's good we've got this going. Alright, you've just taken a massive step forward, and that is great. Simics. Full up and on the belt. We have 18k Simics on the belt, which means we should start processing them here, right? You have made none. Oh, it looks like we don't have... We have the curly-tailed ones here. We have to look at the tails. Curly-tailed. All right, so we have 1.2k Simics on the belt, straight tails. So that means we should be turned on, right? I bet you're not. No, you're not. There you go. Wonder why. This is only on one segment, I guess. Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, unless we're double measuring over here, in which case it does make sense to me. How many of these pups are we putting on? So we should almost be done. Are we double measuring? We're measuring here, and that might not be completely accurate. Yeah, we were double measuring because there's no splits over there. So this says we have 675 because we're also measuring on the mixer. So this one will be a little less. Yeah, that's fine. As they enter the mixer now. Okay, so we're not quite ready to start processing those. That's fine. Zungrors. 2 shots here, 2 shots here. Oh, look. We've overflowed. Alright, so 2, 2, and that's 5. 5 shots going. And then 6, 7 shots. 8 shots and a half. Alright, so it's starting to pick up. Here, I'm even kidnapping you. You're going to process that. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, it was taken from me. Who got a Zungror? She shouldn't have a Zungror. Right there. There. 3 going now. The pace slowly increases. Yeah. Good. Now this goes, and that goes, and soon. Okay, everything's fine here. I might have to distribute, well, I will. I will distribute all of the Zungrors across the reproductive chambers first. What was I doing? I was going to a place for a purpose for meaning for eternity. And that's here. We go until we're out of Zungror codices, right? So that's going to be a while. Here, keep going. All right, trits. Next up. As we just cycle from station to station. And then after this, we don't need enormous amounts. All right. This brings the trit cycle to a close, right? And unfortunately, hasn't been nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. This is only like 50% and change more. So I was right to be just expanding this vertically. There is no other choice, really. Alright, we should be at max trits for a while. Congrats, I hope it was worth it. You take these guys. In fact, we probably don't even really need this much. Like 2 more. Alright, that's fine. You take that. That gets absorbed. If we go look at trits, we look, yeah, it's, and then there was a problem. And then it used to be at like 50 a minute. Now it's like 75. And now it's going to go up one more time. So it's going to be like 90 a minute, one every other second. And if we look at the main reason for this, well, Zungroids are going to start eating more. That's a problem. But the main reason why I wanted them was this, and we're still out right here. So we might need even more trits after this. That's an ugly thought. Okay, that's fine. At least pneumals are going well. I came here to get rid of heat pipe. Okay, let's go glance back to kerosene. Still not working yet. Wait, why aren't you working? Not up to power yet. Okay, you need quite a lot more heat. Okay, we're going to leave you go. We are going to make, we're going to go look at the magic potato. Do we have the magic potato yet? We do not have the magic potato. If we were going to get lucky on this, we would have the magic potato right now, but there is no potato. We're going to watch it right now. Gambling for magic potato right now, right now, right now. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We didn't. We didn't, friends. We waited around for the magic potato and it didn't show up. We need nickel-enriched biomass. And that is made from Rhelesias and chelators. This is what we're going to be doing. It's in a Rholesia plantation. All right, and so our standard structure. We're going to do it right here. We're going to leave this for more Rholesia. So we're going to clear out this area. And then we're going to do... No, we should do it right here in line with everything else. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We'll do it right here. And then we'll be able to get out and around. It'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Everything is fine. So we're going to take the Rhelesias. We're going to turn them into biomass. So, fine. Give me a pack of Rhelesias. We're probably going to need 12-ish. That sounds more right. Rholesia? So we're probably going to need a couple more, but let's go find out. So right here, continuing on the quest for the magic potato. Okay, this is going to ruin things. Just note that. Note ruination is occurring. Attempt to recover from ruination. That's not enough? Really? Oh, that's a... Oh, wow. Look at these guys. These guys are old. All right. Fixed, though. Not quite fixed. Still ruined. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We kind of just want to copy and paste this, right? Only instead of like this entire pattern. That's where we get our niobium ore. That's still funny to me. But basically it's still just this, right? It's not even worth doing anything with. All right, give me a caravanserai. Then on both sides we put Rholesia plantations. We don't need a lot of this stuff. In fact, this is probably exactly what we want to do. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do something there. Bring you over. Leave a nice gutter here. And you're going to be outputting right there, right there, right there. And you are nickel enriched biomass. This recipe. This isn't going to be difficult at all. Then you opposite right there. And then it's going to come down right here and in. Any problems? No. No problems whatsoever here. I need a bunch of religias, but I can make that work. And we need tailings in. And it's going to be super simple. There, right there. Okay. Okay, very good. All right, so that's in theory hooked up. All right. Then we cap it off by making sure everyone feels loved and seen and fed. Great. And we take all this. There's probably much more elegant ways of doing this, but for some reason this is the format I've settled on. I don't really have any explanation for that. It's just kind of happened. There we go. And something like that, and there we go. And I have not. I have not got the in yet. So what we'll do is we'll come here. Like that, like that. You are religious only, my friends. And we do this. This will certainly be enough, right? He says, ever the optimist. And right here, and we manage this, right? All right, so I guess we have to take care of that, right? So let's do symmetry. Always do symmetry. So one will go this way. In fact, they both go this way. We're going to go all the way around. It's going to be a hug belt. Who doesn't like hugs? Come around like this. Then right this. And then like that. We're going to need 2 more Religio areas. And we're also going to need Religios themselves. And then we're going to need to hook up all these liquids. And then at the end, man, I remember back when I was playing normal Factorio. I was like, oh man, this circuit requires a liquid. That's gonna be something to hook up. This thing is gonna take pipes. Oh man. Blue circuits, the most advanced circuits, you have to put a liquid in for. Wow, everyone back up. We are in a different place now. We are different people now. We don't feel like we did before. We're numb. Okay. All right. That didn't actually completely solve things. I don't think it solved anything. It solved nothing. I am solving nothing here. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're all in. You're all in. You're all in. All right. 2 more Relesia plantations and whole bunches of Relesia. And then pipes. And then we're probably done, right? Maybe check everything over again. Nudge Zungrors ahead one more time. Keep that going. I want over here. Put those in, please, please, and thank you. And now, where do we grow our Relesias? Do we have any in a box? Oh, we do. Oh, we even had some plantations. How foolish of me. That's all right. This is what? Oh, it's only 1.33 a second? That's fine. Everything's fine. Worry not. Just build factory. When there is a problem, the factory will tell me there's a problem. Until that time, do not create problems. We need now to hook up the wastewater. And that is done like so, and then we should just be able to hook it up right here, right? All of this should just be in a line. There's a reason why I did this right here. And then we still have room to snake through belts if I need to build more Relesia plantations beyond this. So there's a plan here. There's a pretension of a plan. All right, that's now hooked up. Who's got my chelators? Right here. That's... yeah, it's all fine. Everything's fine. Don't pay attention to it. Don't think bad thoughts. Bad thoughts don't need to happen. You were using muddy sludge for some reason. That is in fact quite strange. Well, whatever. We're going to come down right here with the chelators. And boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then ruin it. Alright, there you go. And now you all hooked up? No. We are in fact not all hooked up. And we need to get tailings in. Tailings can be found a little farther over, right? Yeah, there's tailings. Can we get through? We might be able to get through. We will be able to get through. Nice. Oh, never mind. Oh, just enough. Oh, it feels good. All right, and then just drag, 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 drag. There. Come to life. So we have nickel enriched biomass now to support the 2 for uplift, and that's all it's for. This is all it's for. I'm not even going to bother taking this to a central spot. That it doesn't need a spot in central sorting. Because I'm never going to need nickel ore. Come on now. Don't be silly. Alright, so that's there awaiting the glory of the mighty potato. I think that's all we're going to do today. We'll look around a bit more. That's it. Still on 2 special flowers. How many special flowers do we need? Is it 4 or 5 in order to grow grods? And then we do 2 to 2. So every grod plant is a grod seed. And then every seed pod. And then every seed pod is 2 seeds. So every flower is 2 seeds. Okay. And then you need 10 seeds. So every flower is 2 seeds. We need 5 of them. We're going to be here for a while. A real long while. God potato? No. It would have been nice, but no. And this guy has to come back. 210 rolls. Yeah, didn't get lucky at all. Got anti-lucky. All right, that's fine. Trits taken care of. We should probably be able to see this, right? Trits. That's our graph, right? Trits. We're in a new sort of wave now. In the last 10 minutes. Oh, why is this off its peak? 85 a minute? That's about what I was expecting, right? Are we all going? Do I need to add more? Where aren't you going? Need more seaweed? Are you stuck? Oh, you are stuck. Huh, that was weird. Yeah, everyone's going, that's fine. Kick Zungrors again? Okay. And this is going to tick over. We're researching tech again. I think this is just a, just kind of coincidence, though. Because I don't think we have fuel rods in sufficient number in order to make this work. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's enough. You can stop now. Knock it off with the spiders. Yeah, no more spiders, please. No more terrible spiders. We're just going to go until the goat samples are gone. Or maybe even before that. I don't know. Maybe sometime in the middle of next episode, we can take these over. I want to take them over in one big package. You'll see the look on their face. That's going to bootstrap Zungrors, and that's good. And if we go look at Zungrors again, we still have all three going. That's nice. You're going. You're not going. You're missing a Zungror. You've got 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.5 being produced right now. So, okay, this will be here when I need it. Now that I'm also supporting it properly. And I shouldn't worry about it. Meanwhile, we're not quite even full up on Vonixes. But the horrible worms are being made. That's fine. That was started up so long ago. Is there anything I should look at before I wrap up? I don't think so. Oh. Do you not have an arm out? I definitely do not approve of this animation for... Oh, we're missing belt. This product. This does not make sense to me. At least it's very efficient on the kerosene. Alright, good. Good. And then low density structure. You're probably still waiting on... oh, you have gone. Products finished. We do have low density, and it's very low density, and that stacks badly. Alright, so this has been made. Good. So that's on its way. And so... I think we have no problems right now. We just have to continue pushing towards Tholins. Let's review. Oh, wait. Nickel biomass. Done. Our next uplift should probably be AUGs. AUG 3. AUGs are used everywhere. Oh, and are Simics being processed yet? Did I finish this off? Ever? I mean, it certainly looks like I did. Yeah. Right here we have... Nope, still ticking up. Soon, though. Soon. I could run more. I'm just going to hold off on that, especially since they're not needed right now. Numel's going great. Where is my Numel? Why is there no action on the Numels? Where is my Numel? Is this a bug? Or is this just missing graphics on numals? There should be a numal in there. Why do I not see a numal? It's kind of interesting in a bad way. Anyway, we got a whole barrel of numals right there. We do. By the time I come back, it'll be time. This mixer works so well. I should have listened to advice long ago. He says, stating something that has been true at every point of his life. Well, that's unfortunate. Splitting it apart like that. I should disjoint them. Alright, don't think about any of that, though. None of that matters. None of it matters. Don't look at it. Yeah, we're done. Right on time, too. Okay, let's go and recap to the best of my ability. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. We're at the wrong view level. Right about there, I think. Oh, tech happened. I'm not going to do anything about it right now, but it's nice to note. Print screen. No. Now print screen. Okay, got it. What did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we cared for our animals a lot. We went up here and we tended to Zungrors, Simics, and Numals, and they're all doing great, except for Numals, who are missing their animation. I should probably look into that and see if it's a bug or something, or it's just missing graphics. What else? We started taking steps onto making Tholins. And the first thing you need for Tholins is you need low density structure. A Herald of Endgame. We're making those now. It's great. We're also making rocket fuel, another Herald of Endgame right there. And this is we're going to put it all together and make a rocket. And I kind of feel like rockets should be done down here so they fly over city center. You know? I feel like we should do something special with them. I'll have to think about that. Like right here is probably just fine. I'm not going to have to store all those liquids. And it'll be seen every time when it launches. I don't know how far it launches, though. I don't know. We're going to talk about that. It might work out. It might not. But we're going to launch rockets, get Tholins. And that's going to be something we're going to be using for prod science right here. Tholins will definitely be pumped into areas. That's fine. We're on our way to alien enzymes. We started mass printing Zungrors to bootstrap the Zungror area. It's slowly ramping up, but it's so slow. I've decided to print 20 more Zungrors just to get it off the ground faster. If I thought I had an entire big chain between here and there, like nanostructure, I would have just neglected that, but I don't think gadolinium is going to be so long. And everything else is basically done. I think I could probably push through to prod science in 3 to 5 episodes. But I don't think Zungrors will be up and going where I need them by then. So they need to be boosted. So yeah, order of events is finish off Tholins. Then probably do gadolinium. Then do the rocket control unit, which is just simple. Maybe I should do the rocket control unit earlier because it eats nuclear sample. And nuclear sample is it'll help throw off plutonium processing to give more isotopes of the kind I need. Maybe. That's a thought. And then after that, alien enzymes will just be cracked out without a problem because all that needs is zymogens, and I have everything else but zymogens, and then but the missing piece is Zungror cocoons, and I'm working on that right now. So everything is fine. There weren't a lot of chores to do today. I think everything is moving full blast. So yeah, I think I'm done. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.